Hi, it's Lonnie, one of the astrologers for Planetary Calendar. And if you would just take a minute to like this video if you like it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd really appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and the little bell for the notifications on our YouTube channel, Planetary Calendar Astrology. It really helps us a lot to be able to keep bringing these portraits and weekly forecasts to you. And so I'll get right into the week. We're looking at the week of August the 30th to September 5th. And, I thought I'd kind of give you kind of lay of the planets right now because Mercury just went into Libra the end of August, actually yesterday. And it's going to be in Libra all month until it turns retrograde on the 26th of the month. So we're going to have an entire month of Mercury in Libra after it's been speeding along. I think it changed signs 3 times last in August. And now it's going to be stuck in Libra for a good long period of time because it's going to go retrograde just at the time it's about to leave Libra. So, that kind of sets a tone for the upcoming whole month in terms of not being necessarily decisive, or thinking things over again and again. And when it goes retrograde, it'll get even more so. So just be aware of that. So Mars and Venus have been traveling companions for the last little bit. But now they're going to start to move a little bit out of sync. Venus is in Libra. She changes into Scorpio on the 10th. Mars is in Virgo. He changes into Libra on the 14th. So they're getting a little bit more out of sync. So hope you enjoyed that synergy that they had for a little while. But now they're going to go on slightly different paces. And of course, everything after that is retrograde, And with that Jupiter having turned retrograde, now we're going back to issues that we thought we resolved in May. They're all cropping up again. And with the retrograde, of course, we have to internalize that to kind of figure out what that was all about and where we go from here. But we start out on Monday the 30th with the moon in Gemini and its sun square moon. There's no poorly aspected planets under the number. We just have that Saturn, Venus above the number. Of course, Saturn is in Aquarius. And as I just said, Venus is in Libra. So it looks like a good day to get things done. That square, that challenge between the moon and the square with the sun is always a challenge that gets you to take action, to do something. So that seems like a very good way to start the week on a Monday. On Tuesday, the 31st, we have a void of course from the afternoon into the late evening. So whatever you got started on Monday early, finish it up at least before noontime or so on the 31st, because that void of course will be felt because the moon is in Gemini. It's not a rulership of Jupiter, and it's not a rulership of the moon. So we will feel that void of course when it starts about 1:30 in the afternoon, and it will decrease your ability to concentrate and get things done, and maybe throw a monkey wrench into communications and stuff like that. So focus on the early morning for that day. Then we get to September 1st, which is a Wednesday. And we've got that sun sextile moon with that moon now in Cancer, which is a good, strong, grounding, comfortable moon. Mercury is not that well aspected, but we had those communication issues that started yesterday. So it's just a little bit more of that tagging on into that Wednesday. So it's kind of a little bit forewarned is forearmed, right? Tuesday, the 2nd, almost could have been a black box day only because we've got that Mars opposing Neptune. Mars opposing Neptune. These are opposite energies anyway. Mars is all externalized. Neptune is all in your head, in your heart. So these two don't have a good understanding to begin with. And when they're in opposition like this, hey, maybe you got something to learn from each other. I love the opposition described as, if I hold this up, you see the front, I see the back. Two different kinds of points of view. However, if we put our heads together and I describe to you what I see, you describe to me what you see, the opposition can be a real enlightening experience. So try to put that in the most positive light that you can. Friday the 3rd, moon goes into Leo early in the morning, so it's really a Leo moon all day long. The void, of course, was overnight, so it really shouldn't be so problematic. The only thing, there's no aspects on the line, so we just have Mercury well aspected. Mercury is in Libra, so it's well aspected once the moon goes into Leo, not from before when it was in Cancer. And then Saturn is below the number. Of course, Saturn's in Aquarius, shaking things up. And so it's not a very challenging day, but there could be a couple of little responsibility or structural issues that kind of crop up. Maybe you blew a deadline or something like that, or you're worrying about blowing a deadline. So, with that Mercury, Saturn at odds with each other. On Saturday, the 4th, we have the moon fully in Leo again for the entire day. And we've got nice aspects between Mercury and Saturn and Mercury and Neptune. So the Mercury-Neptune is a parallel. Mercury-Saturn is a trine. So communications, not like the beginning of the week when there were a little bit of glitches and challenges and things like that. Now Mercury has taken the high road and your communication should be able to work more effectively. Uranus is below the number, but that's Uranus. It's got to be somewhere. On the Sunday, the 5th, the moon will enter Virgo. So that's the hardworking moon. It doesn't enter until later in the day, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Void, of course, practically all day. Thankfully, it's a Sunday, so maybe you don't have anything pressing planned and you can just kind of relax. The Mercury is also square Pluto, so when you're relaxing and you're having that family get-together, watch out for hoof and mouth disease by blurting out some deep, dark secret or something that Pluto is squaring that Mercury. Mercury could do just about anything, especially since he's feeling empowered. So that's your week ending in September 5th. And thank you for joining us. Come see us every Friday when we upload the weekly forecast. Come see us again on Tuesdays when we have Ralph's Wonderful Portraits. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you get notifications so you never miss a single one. And oh, by the way, did you get your 2022 calendar? The poster child for 2022 is Uranus. More on that later. Thanks again.